Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a long time, really long actually, like over a year, and I really wanted to film a lot of videos throughout the year, but I just got really tied up with my senior year of high school and focusing on graduating and obtaining my cosmetology license, which I actually just did this summer. So now I have way more time to go ahead and film all these videos like I wanted to do originally, and it gave me time to get better, I guess. Like this compared to my first tutorial, great. So I did this summery peachy makeup look. I don't know what I'm going to call it. I'll figure something out. But it's very glowy and bronzy. And I added a little bit of glitter on my lids because who doesn't like glitter? But if y'all want to learn how I got this look, keep on watching. So I started off with doing my eyebrows already off camera because it would take way too long if I try to do it on camera. But I can film an in-depth tutorial if y'all would like on how I do my eyebrows and everything just well. Great. But yeah, so now I'm gonna be moving on to foundation, and to start and prime my face, I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and this primer just really helps smooth everything out and fills in the pores. I'm just gonna be putting it right here because I feel this is where I have the most pores. My skin isn't looking too bad today, but it's been really dry lately. Okay, so next, foundation. I'm going to be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation, and the shade I am in is fairly light beige because I am pale. And I'm going to be mixing the Tint 2 collab with BoxyCharm, the Liquid Glow, just to make everything more glowy since this is a summer look. Just put a little bit on the back of my hand. And then like one drop of this should be enough. Just gonna mix it with the end of a brush because gotta do what works. We'll see how this looks. This foundation is like really full coverage and it's really good. That's why I like it, because I'm a full coverage kind of girl. And I'm looking down because I have my mirror right here. Okay, so now that that's done, honestly, it didn't really, that was my first time using that liquid highlight, and I mean, there's kind of a difference because I use this foundation a lot and usually it's kind of matte. So I think if you mix it with a more dewy foundation, it would look better. Now on to concealer. I will be going in with the Tarte Shape Tape. I guess I really like Tarte products. It's like this. This is the best concealer ever, and I am in the shade Fair Beige. This concealer goes a long way with a little bit. Usually I would make like full-on triangles, but it's seriously. And then, oh yeah, I put on my eyes to prep for my eyeshadow, but then I just take it down the bridge of my nose, some on my forehead, on my chin, and over my cupid's bow. And then I will put a little bit on my cheeks because you can kind of see. Not a lot though. Now I'll just go back in with my beauty blender. Oh, and this is the Pure Cosmetics one. I really like this one because there's not a lot of like pores, I guess, so it doesn't like make texture. I used to like the Real Techniques one, but then I tried this one and I can't go back. The only thing I will say about this beauty blender though is it's hard to get like in the inner corner when you're blending in concealer. Don't forget to take it down the neck because you don't want to look like you're wearing a mask. Not cute. So next, to set my under eyes and like on my eyelids, I like to pour a little bit of the Airspun powder in the lid and then just take it on the beauty blender. Not baking because I don't like baking. So I just take it on this side, and that's why I like this one because it's flat, so it's easy for this part. I didn't get by my nose ring. I just pack it in. Like that. Okay, so now to set the rest of my face where I didn't set with that powder, I'm going to be taking the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. Honestly, this is my favorite powder from the drugstore. You can tell because I put pan on it. And I am in the shade 11 Creamy Natural. And I'll just be using this powder on this Real Techniques powder brush. Swirling it in and patting it. It really keeps you matte all day. Like, the title is not lying. So now that that's on and we're looking flawless, I will be taking my Mario Badescu skincare rose water spray. And I like to do this in the middle and at the end because when I do it in the middle, it just like makes everything, like the powders sink in, and then again at the end because I do like more powders then. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that. And then just fan it in so your skin can look like skin again. Just hit my face. Okay. It's actually looking good, like my foundation. Okay, so now I like to do eyes after foundation. I don't know, this is just my order. You do it in your order. I'm not saying you have to do it this way. And since I didn't want to use 50 million palettes for a brown shade, I'm just going to be going in with one of these contour colors, probably a mix between these two. And this is the Highlight and Contour Palette by IBY Beauty. I got it in my BoxyCharm and it works pretty good, so I'm gonna keep using it. So I will be taking those two colors on this Morphe E27 brush. Morphe is honestly my life. And I will just be putting that right in the crease just for a little more depth before we go in with the orange shades and corally shades.
This just flew down from my window. Great.
So just like that, it's subtle, but it gives a little bit more definition. Just like that. Okay, so I can't zoom in on my eyes to show you guys closer, but I'll try to get closer at the end so I can show you guys. But I'm just gonna show you what I'm doing because I'm filming on my phone. So next I will be taking the Morphe 35B palette. It looks like this. This is my favorite Morphe palette.
So pretty.
So I think for this look, I don't know, honestly, I'm gonna wing it because I've never done anything like this. So I think I'm gonna take, to start out with, this light orange shade. It's looking different on camera. It's lighter in person. And then, you know what, I'm just gonna do the same brush that I just used for the brown and just pop that right on top of that brown in the crease. This will be our transition shade.
Someone needs to have a real talk with Apple because why can't you zoom in on this? Not even fair.
So just keep blending till you literally can't blend anymore. And everything looks seamless. So now you should have like this peachy tan color with the orangish and the black that we just
Brown
that we just mixed. Definitely didn't use black. So next I'm going to be taking, probably still on the same brush, just so I can like get it the color I want, this deeper coral color right here, the one underneath the one we just used. And I will just be taking that on the same E27 brush and blending that in also.
I like it.
And then the other eye, same thing.
One time I did a look like this. Well, kind of like this, not the same. For work, and I got there, and they were all making fun of me. Because it was coral and orange. They said I could drink it from... I work at a restaurant, so I have to deal with people every day. Until I go get my cosmetology job so I can cut hair. Because I just got my license.
So next I will be actually using a different brush. So I will be taking probably this orange color and this red color right here just to deepen up the outer V a little bit, because I think my crease is where I want it to be. Looks pretty nice and blended. And I'll be taking that on a Morphe M200 brush. This is from the... So I'm going to be doing that now. And really just focusing it on this outer corner so you can see the other color that we just worked so hard to blend still. So it should look something like this. And then same thing on this eye. Outer corner, deepen it up. So this came out more red than I wanted it to, but we're still gonna go with it because it's pretty. I'm just gonna put a little bit more orange, see if that makes a difference. Kinda, not really. Okay, so now that that is done, this is just the first one I grabbed that had a flat brush. It's the Naked 2 brush from Urban Decay, so it's gonna work. And then I'm just gonna be grabbing this.
It has like sparkles kind of in it. Not sparkles, it's just like metallic-y.
And it's like a coral color. I'm gonna be taking that on the lid. I'll probably lighten it up with one of these light pinks at the top. Ooh, this is pretty. I've never used this color before. Okay, so looks like this. It's really pretty. I like it. I'll probably take this light pink right here just to see if I can lighten up that pink or that one that we just laid down on a little bit more. So now you should have something like this with the lighter pink on the lid.
There's a bird. It's so cute. I had a little cute prank. Oh no, it's right there. Whoa. There's Riley. Go subscribe to her. It's so cute.
Okay, so next I'm going to be going in with this Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art, but I'm only going to use the glitter side. It looks like this, so like it has some orangey, I don't know, it's like iridescent. It's peach. It's called Peach Prism. Great name. And I'm just going to be taking this probably straight from here because I'm only using it on myself. And I'm just gonna put that over top of the light color that we just did on the lid.
Like, oh my gosh.
Okay, so that's what it looks like. It's really pretty.
You can't really tell. I'm gonna do something since I can't zoom. I'm gonna pick it up, show you when I'm done. Yeah.
Oh no, I got it in my eyelashes. This is so cute. Like, it's so good for summer. I love this. Got it at Walgreens. I think it was like $10, so it's really affordable. Okay, so now it looks like this. Really pretty. And before I do my lashes, this is what the eyes look like so far, and I definitely still didn't get around my nose ring. Like this.
One time I did green eyeshadow over. And this guy told me, oh my god, you did something different. And I never seen him a day in my life. He acted like he knew me. A stalker.
Okay, so now I'm going to do my eyelashes, and I'm just going to be using these Ardell Demi Wispies. They're my favorite drugstore lashes. They're really pretty, and they're new.
Okay, who wants this? I just want to use it as it's dried out.
So now that took me 10 million years to put on my eyelashes, honestly, the look would be fine if you just did mascara and then left it at that, but I'm dramatic and extra, so lashes it is. Also, I went ahead and put mascara on, and I used the L'Oreal
Paris
Voluminous Lash Paradise in Blackest Black, because why would you use anything else? Also, if you wanted, you could add liner to this. I'm not going to because I suck at winged eyeliner. So next, I'm going to go back to the face, and I'm just going to be taking my Hoola bronzer by Benefit, and on this very dirty Morphe bronzer brush, which is the M527, I will be bronzing up my face. Just in the places that you normally bronze. Why do I look so bright? Okay, I want to make it look really bronzy because this is a summery look. So, that's what I'm doing. Bronze, bronze, bronze. My hair keeps getting in the way. Okay, so now that I bronzed a lot, I'll be going back in with the same contour palette we used on the eyes, and I will be taking the same two shades, the contour 1 and contour 2, on this contour brush from Real Techniques. This brush is nice because it's small. Just go in the hollows. I wish I had like a cheekbones like Kim K. Yeah. Basically everywhere I put the bronzer just to make everything look way more sculpted. Just blend it because I don't want any harsh lines. That will look bad. Okay, so now that that is done, on a Luxie 514 blush brush, that is also dirty.
I really need to wash my brushes. What am I doing?
And then I'll be using that brush with this Makeup Geek blush, and it's called Bliss. I like it because it's just like a little peachy color, and it's subtle, so I haven't really been doing blush a lot lately, but for the sake of the video. And it matches the eyes, so why not? Just apply it to the apples of my cheek. I like to drag it back a little bit just because I feel like it brings everything up more, I guess. I don't know, that could be all in my head, but I like it like that. So now that we look rosy, I will be now going in with,
we just cleaned this off and now it got dirty again.
my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Skin Frost in Eclipse, if I can get it open. Okay, and as you can tell, I use this all the time. It's so good. I love it. And I'll just be highlighting in the normal places that you highlight.
Oh my god, yes.
And then for the next highlighter, I'll be going in with this Artist Couture highlight. Oh, I didn't even tell y'all what brush I was using. It's the Morphe N5 or 510 brush, and it needs to be washed because look at these bristles. Okay, so next is the Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in Illuminati. Okay, and then just putting that right on top of the first highlighter. Then I'm just gonna pour back whatever I didn't use. Okay, now into the container on the table. Great. Next, I will be going in with this. My hands are dirty. This Rimmel London waterproof eyeliner in the shade. There's no shade on here. Oh, yes, there is. In the nude. That's what it's called. Then grabbing the beauty blender, pulling this down. And almost finished chicken plate look. I'm going in with this Morphe cream lip polish in the shade Ransom. This is so cute and it's glossy. And you know, summertime glossy lips are cute. that is that. And last but not least, going back in with my rose water and just setting all of this in place. Okay, and then so you guys can get a closer look. Okay, so that is it for this makeup tutorial. If y'all liked it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. Also, go ahead and subscribe to me if you aren't already, because I will be filming a lot more makeup videos and lookbooks and stuff like that. So just leave me some suggestions in the comments for what y'all would like to see. Bye.